I think I'd be a great dad.
I like talking to people.
My only nepotism,
I was terrible.
Improv shows for audiences of 3 to 10 people. That's my church. Like when a kid says bruh to me. Yeah, wallets are for suckers.
And put some sprinkles, sparkles, make it pretty style.
I thought you were extinct.
What are we even doing?
What are we even doing?
Hey there, everyone. I'm Kyle McLaughlin, and we're about to jump into What Are We Even Doing, where we speak with artists, musicians, creative people that are shaking up the internet to discuss their creativity, their process, what really motivates them, and why they do what they do. And I am so fortunate today to have a special guest, Julian Shapiro-Barnum, with us, the host of Recess Therapy, writer, comedian. Just very happy to speak with them. Welcome to the podcast, the Pod Stew, as we sometimes refer to it.
Kyle, it's an honor to be here. Thank you for having me.
It's so fun to have you here. I am so curious about what you have done, what you've created. I mean, just the subject is unusual. It's like you decided you were going to speak with kids about everything, how they feel, and what's going on with them.
It's been a fantastic adventure of it.
Has it been?
Well. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I bet. What sort of brought you into this? I asked everyone kind of, was there a core memory, let's say? Was there's something that triggered this, and you went, hey, this is something that I want to do for you?
It's one of those things where it's like, you look back at your life and you can see the breadcrumbs and you're like, oh, it makes sense that I got here. The inciting incident was, I was in college at Boston University.
Okay.
And I'm very young. I was there when COVID happened.
Okay. I hate you because you're so young, but that's all right. Go on.
It's all right. It's like, I can feel the resentment burning through. I was studying theater. I'm a theater kid.
Yeah.
And I was doing a lot of improv and playwriting and just making things any chance I could.
Yeah.
And then when COVID happened, all of a sudden we couldn't make anything together.
Right.
And did you during COVID do any Zoom theater? Or
no,
readings or anything?
but you definitely, I started to Zoom. I actually have a wine business, and so I would do tastings with people
over Zoom.
Online over Zoom, because it was the only way. So we would send the wine out and do it. So I kind of used it for that. But I think there was I think maybe you're going towards this, is there was a kind of a creative possibility here in a different way.
Yeah, I was just my entire life I had been really drawn to doing things in person and doing theater and live comedy shows, and all of a sudden it actually felt like torture to do a scene with somebody through a computer in my bedroom. And so I was all of a sudden really drawn to doing things outside and on the street.
Right.
And I think in one part it was a loneliness thing. It was I wanted to get out and connect with people.
Yeah.
Kind of right at the beginning of 2020 when COVID started, I would leave my apartment with a microphone pack and a camera, and sometimes I wouldn't even talk to people.
Right.
I would just be wandering around, and the possibility of conversation was very alluring to me.
Here comes that guy that wants to talk with me.
Yeah, exactly. I did that for quite some time, and then end of April, I'd kind of gotten to the spot where every week I was going to go out and do an interview.
Right.
And one day I was in a playground.
Right. Hanging out,
just relaxing
with
my friends. We were enjoying the sun, whatever. And there were all these kids running around, and they were laughing and screaming and literally just having such a genuinely good time.
Right.
And we were all sourpusses and being very grumpy and complaining. And we were like, what the hell do they have that we don't have?
Right.
So we were very jealous, some might say, of the joy that the kids possessed. And so I was like, what if we asked them? What if we were walked around and asked the kids how they were so happy when they were also in the online school and dealing with COVID.
Yeah.
And I went and I got a camera and a microphone.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of really funny, awkward early footage from the first time I did this where we're are we really gonna go up to these families and ask? But
if you could record,
we did, and it went really well. And it was I'd made a lot of stuff that was all right, we'll put this out, but it didn't really have anything to it. This felt very special immediately.
Yeah, so you could tell you were onto something.
Yeah, it felt deeper.
Yeah, and genuine. I think that's one of the things about the show. There's an authenticity to it that I really respond to. I think coming from the theater where I think one, as an actor, one is very, very open and very accessible, and you want to connect with people really quickly, because you have to work with them and do a scene with them probably. But with kids, I think they respond to that, the genuine interest that you have, that you bring, and the way you respond and work with them is is very special. You
Thank
know,
you.
yeah. You don't. There's no condensation
Or condensation.
or condensation unless it's really
Unless it's
warm.
raining.
That I find really special because it sort of reminded me as a dad. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when my son was very, very young, and they'd start asking questions and things like that. It's like, how do you respond?
Mm-hmm.
How do you really let them feel comfortable? And also at the same time answer the question, but don't belittle it or put it down or don't think it's important. And I think you handle that really beautifully.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So many people come up to me and they're like, I hate kids, but like you make it so fun. And like people are very down on kids. And I really feel like my theory about that is I think they're very interested in what they're interested in. And I think it can sometimes be uncomfortable or like hard to put aside your own interests and really
Right.
just like throw yourself into talking about like Minecraft or like a big rock or like something.
You make a good point. You know, I think a lot of it has to do with, as an adult, you're speaking to a child. It's like you have to basically go to them.
Yeah, like one of the kids I work with, Miles.
Yes.
I've known him for 3+ years.
Okay.
And the other day we were filming something, and he was like, "I don't know anything about you." And in my head, I was like, "Guess we don't really talk about me. Like
Yeah.
it's a lot of like me asking him about his ideas, and I share information about myself, but I don't need that from that type of relationship. Like
Right.
I have adult friends,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
I get so much out of hearing them talk about what they care about.
What they care about, yeah.
What was
yeah.
your son like obsessed with?
So, well, all the regular things. Legos was something. That,
Yeah.
And honestly, I found that when we were doing an activity together, whether it was building Legos or if we were riding scooters somewhere, or that stuff just starts to talk. You
Yeah.
know, they talk about as the kids get older.
Yeah.
Of course, you're driving in the car next to them, and they start talking about something that's on their mind. And it was the same thing with Legos. So we build Legos together, and we still do.
And it's
you know.
and like it would just lead to natural conversation.
Yeah, conversation comes up and this and that. So
How did you navigate like talking about kind of the more complicated or painful things about the world?
it's really about, I always feel like it's about trying to give them or present them, maybe it's this, you know what I mean? Or are you kind of with leading questions, how do you feel about that? It's like, what is it, where does it, where he'd always say, I feel it right here, and I'm like, oh, that's a good place to feel it, And I think just kind of a supportive, nurturing, but totally engaged.
Yeah.
You have to be totally engaged because they will turn off just like that if if they don't feel like you're involved. You mentioned your work with Miles.
Yes.
Who is now 7.5.
Almost
okay.
8.
But you said something
More
I
than
thought was
half.
very interesting because he turned to you and he said, I don't know anything about you. And I was like, oh my God, that is the beginning of not so much just totally
Yes.
self-aware, but it's like they're turning the camera out now and they're like, tell me about you. And and that process is really interesting.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Because now I've been doing this I'm in my 5th year of interviewing kids.
Wow.
And it's like I have these ongoing relationships with these families and these kids, and you start to see them like literally do that.
Yeah.
And like even these 2 girls, Amina and Avery, who I've known since they were like 4 or 5.
Right.
They're a little too old to come on the show now, but like every 4 or 5 months I get dinner with their family.
Right.
And like now they like ask me about what I'm doing, and it's like they have these whole things going on, and they're
Yeah.
starting to form their own interests. And like
Yeah.
this one girl, Sophie, just wrote her first like book. It's handwritten and like hand illustrated, but like
Right.
she shared that with me, and it's like
Yeah.
very cool. I feel like I'm in this unique position where I'm like not a teacher, I'm like not a family member, I'm like
You're like a friend.
I'm like a friend,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
like share
yeah.
with me what they're interested in and working on, and
Yeah.
I've already written one like a letter of recommendation from middle school.
Okay.
Like I'm in this, and when I was filling out the form, it said like relationship, and I
Right.
put coworker, which I thought was
That's
funny to me. And one more thing I'll say is like when I started the show, the big thesis was like, what can I as a young person learn from kids? How can I be a better adult?
yeah.
And that was when I was like 20.
Yeah.
And I'm almost 26.
26.
And
and what have you learned?
Well, I feel much more like an adult now than when I started the show, at least. And I've grown up a lot too over that time.
Yeah.
And I feel a lot more self-assured. And I feel honestly like maybe not because of the kids entirely, but like alongside the kids, I've also come into myself in a lot of ways. So it's
Yeah.
been a cool dual experience.
Do you think kids are in your future, your own kids? Is that something?
I feel too young to think about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think I'd be a great dad.
I think you'd be a great dad too.
Did you want kids at 25?
I did not.
right?
No. I didn't have kids. I had kids late.
How old were
our
you?
son was 40.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And part of it was about meeting the right person, and I think part of it was just me growing up, to be quite
right.
honestly. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I grew up with 3 brothers. We had a great family,
Mm-hmm.
really close together, love each other very much. But my youngest brother, he got married early, had kids, 3 kids. My middle brother, no kids, and me, we have one boy, my wife and I, and we're just thrilled. And it is truly... There's nothing that I can say to someone who doesn't have kids to make them understand. And maybe you probably be the closest, but because you don't realize there's a door in your heart, right? But you don't see the door,
Yeah.
and it's completely covered. And suddenly, when you start this journey, you see the outline of the door, and then you open the door, and there's a whole another world of love that exists through that door that you didn't even know was there. I don't care if you have your real close friends or your family and nieces and nephews. That's a certain kind of love. But for your own child, it's very specific.
I see that with parents a lot, especially with new parents. It's like it's very exciting and very like beautiful, and it's made me emotional before just seeing parents watch their kids do things and like, do them to varying degrees of success, but always feeling as excited.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I was just talking about like DCs of shows and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like anytime someone takes on a new project, that's like, I feel like there's always some personal growth. I'm wondering, what are you hoping? What growth journey are you hoping to go on with this project?
Oh my God, it's really a journey of discovery, I guess. I mean, that sounds sort of dumb, but I like talking to people, which I never really thought I would enjoy. But it started with the wine, to be quite honest, and talking about my wine and meeting people I didn't know and just talking and chatting, and I really enjoy it. So I said, there is this whole other wave of things happening, and I see it happening with my son primarily. There's a motivation there because it's like, what is that world?
How old is he now?
He's 17, almost 17.
Oh, wow.
He'll be 17 in July.
Are you guys friends now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have a really good relationship. We've always just spoken to him kind of the way you talk to kids. You just talk to them, and you genuinely are interested, and you don't try to push them away or do anything. You try to really help in the moment, and be present. I mean, there's nothing that I think is the most important thing. Just be present with your kids.
Yeah. I had a lot of parents. I have a lot of parents.
Yes.
And I think like having 5, there was a 6 for a while. They broke up.
Okay.
But like having adults at a young age talk to you with like some level of equality. I don't know. What's the word?
I think you're right. No, I think you're right. Quality,
respect,
not
authority.
sophistication necessarily, but just respect. That's a good,
respect,
that's a
or
good
like
word.
I think that is an interesting experience as a kid. Like I remember being a kid and sitting at the table, and I was like with like my dads and like my uncles and like trying to keep up with the conversation and feeling like I was like getting away with something, or like it was very exciting, and I don't know, it's a thrilling experience.
That's a really good memory. That's a core memory, I think, right there.
I like hope when I work with kids, they feel like they're like getting to be part of the adult conversation in some capacity.
Yeah. I feel like you do that. And I feel like, in front of a camera with all the stuff going on, I think you accomplish it. I think it's not easy. Yeah. It's not easy, but I think you demonstrate it so beautifully. And it's so interesting to have, honestly, you don't know what's going to come out of their mouth.
You never know. I'm
sure you have some stories. We have complete editing control over
I'll just say, we can keep it. Okay, so after a lot of discussion with the parent, with the team, we're posting something. We're talking to children about outer space and aliens.
Okay.
And this little girl, Jem, she's in kindergarten.
Okay.
And we're wrapping up the interview, and I go, is there anything else you want to say before we go? Yeah. Kind of I always say that at the end.
Right.
Is there anything on your mind? She goes, yes. Yeah. I'm gonna talk to you about 9/11. And I went, wow. Okay. And she went, that was bad. And I go, I know. She goes, I wasn't born yet. I go, I was. She was like, it was really hard for a lot of people. And I go, yeah. And I go, why do you know about this? And she was like, this girl, she was 9. She told me. And I was like, that's so interesting.
Right.
And then she changed the subject.
Just like that.
But it was just like, I never expected to talk to a kindergartner about 9/11. I didn't want to provide any additional information.
Yeah.
I was fascinated that she was thinking about it and like had something to say about it.
Yeah, and concerned, and genuinely sort of seemed like kind of worried about it.
Was worried about it, knew it was bad. We've anticipated something landing different. Like we had a little girl, she had her own NFT business. And she was selling her NFTs from like a lemonade stand.
Okay.
So she like had a like little jar of money and like images of the NFTs.
Okay.
And you could buy one. This is back when NFTs
that was a
were
big deal.
awesome.
Yeah.
love
Yep.
NFTs.
Yeah.
And I had this fantastic interview with her. It was very interesting. Her mom was like helping her draw these like unicorns. And I was like, "Oh, this is so bizarre." And
love
like
that it was a unicorn.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was unicorn NFTs.
Oh,
It was like
I want one.
The apes. The
I
unicorns.
remember. Yeah, I remember.
And we posted it, and every comment was like, "This is disgusting. Like, this is what's wrong with this country." And I was like, "That's not what I want." I was like, "This is like funny and interesting."
Yeah.
And people were like being mean.
Yeah.
And I think whenever people are being mean about a child, it's not worth giving people that platform.
Yeah.
Something I'll say about the internet that I find challenging.
Yeah.
That like, you've dealt with like reviews and people's opinions, but like what's so challenging about posting something on the internet is it's as if like, the reviews are right under it.
Oh yeah.
Like you can't separate them. They're right there.
Yeah.
I think it definitely affects
me
and what I put out.
Yeah. No, how can it not? You know what I mean? How can it
insane.
not?
Yeah.
Because you have a certain way of you're presenting something and you think of it. You're coming at it from a certain point of view, and many people will also come at it from that point of view. And then there will be people who won't. For whatever reason, they choose not to. Or it strikes a chord, something probably in them. What they really should be doing is sort of looking inside themselves and going, why am I having this reaction to something that's obviously done
nothing to do,
in a different way? But anyway, that's a whole
Anyway.
That will be our psychological podcast that we'll do later on. I love the story about sitting at the table and having, because I feel like you had the experience, that kind of experience of being part of the group, of having your opinion matter, of people being curious about you, that developed very early on. And I feel like with Callum, it was sort of the same way. We always spoke to him really, really clearly and directly and told him what was kind of going on. I mean, there's things you don't talk about, but just so that he could sort of understand. And he always seemed to be he seemed to take things in, and he was pretty available and made good decisions, So it's a beautiful thing. So
I think it does wonders.
Yeah.
I genuinely feel that way.
Yeah. So you are perhaps one of the busiest men working in the business right now.
It's really hard. We, we get calls every day from agents and managers.
But you're doing stand-up as well.
Well,
is that right, or do I have that wrong?
Much less.
My research is telling me that you're doing
comedy improv.
Comedy improv,
which is like
okay.
The poor man's stand-up comedy.
I think it's more. What's pretty comedy improv is darn challenging.
Have you done improv?
I've done improv. Yeah, we did.
Brilliant. It's so fun.
It's fun. Fred Armisen and Carrie Brownstein. We did.
When you did
Portlandia together. Yeah, I mean, you went to acting school. I went to acting school. It's like, improv is part of the curriculum. I was terrible. It's terrible because I'm in my head always thinking.
Surprised,
And and you're like, and that's why you're doing a podcast. I loved it. It is one of the most challenging things.
It is for me. It's like I don't care what happens with my career. Well, that's not true.
Not true.
I
A little
do,
bit.
But
you care a little bit.
Or well, in the service of the sentence, that's true.
Right.
No matter what happens in my career.
Yeah.
I hope I never stop doing improv shows for audiences of 3 to 10 people. That's my church.
I love that. Only 3 to 10 though. That's
no,
it.
I don't want any more.
Ticket. That's all you need.
I love doing improv. It feels like you have to put aside ego in a certain way.
Yeah, totally.
A good improv audience is happy to watch you do anything as long as they know you're trying your best. And I just feel like there's something it's like pure creativity. It's like whatever you're thinking of, it's like playing pretend. It's like being there's other facets to me than my work with kids, but in a sense it is my only experience of like playing pretend as an adult.
Yeah.
I feel like playing pretend is such a core way that kids navigate the world and understand the world, and then we kind of lose that at a certain point.
Yeah.
And then I think comedy improv is like doing that, but like as a whole room.
Yeah.
Like you're all engaging in that.
Do you involve? Is everyone involved? Are you sort of solo? Are you picking up people?
I have a troupe.
Oh,
We're called the.
He has a troupe.
We're called the Doppelgangers. It's me, Lisa, Walter, Aaron, Bal, and Josh. Yeah, and we all look exactly the same. And we do comedy improv shows.
I think that is genius.
I love it. And I've been doing improv since I was in the 3rd grade.
I was reading this. You were out and about doing interviews and things like this? Or was this improv that you started? Or did you, because it was involved kind of interviewing people, which you spoke about earlier. But tell me about 3 years old, you're improving,
Yeah, when I was
Is it with family thing, kind of, or?
I wish.
Yeah,
No, I come from a family of comedy improvisers. No, my only nepotism is that my parents growing up were kids themselves. And so
that's,
I think that
it's not uncommon.
helped me a lot. They also raised me as a child.
Yes.
But anyway, when I was in the 3rd or 4th grade,
they did a great job.
Thank
by the
you.
way. Yes,
Thank you.
yeah, of course.
These 2 improvisers, Mike and Laura, came into my elementary school, PS321.
Okay.
Shout out. And you never know what you're going to put in front of a child that's going to like change their life.
Yeah.
And for me, it was just I remember every part of the lesson. I remember them like, we passed a ball of energy. They did this example where they got up and they were like, here's how to do bad improv. And one was like, fantastic day to be at sea. And the other one was like, we're standing in a classroom. What are you talking about? And I was like, yes.
That's not right. You got it. You got it immediately. Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah.
And then full circle moment was last year. I started a new show called Celebrity Substitute where we have.
Oh my God. I know this. Oh my God.
It's fun where we have. Yeah.
I got nervous watching it, but go ahead.
You should come on it. You would be welcome anytime.
I want to ask you, what do you think I should teach?
You should teach?
Yeah.
Let me think.
Think about that. Yeah, but finish the story.
We had Kenan Thompson from SNL come teach improv at my elementary school
gosh,
to a group of kids.
Amazing.
And it was like this really cool full circle moment where I was also like teaching the improv with Kenan and like, he's so lovely and saw a kid from that shoot the other day and she was like, when can we do that again? Like when can you come back and do more improv with us? And I was like, no, but like you can do it yourself.
Yeah. You've got to, we found a person.
What would you teach in elementary school class? Wine tasting?
Penmanship would be the thing. We're going to learn cursive.
Do you have good penmanship?
I do.
I don't.
I do. I had
Teach
to
me.
4th grade. Mrs. Matson would not allow me to move forward into 5th grade unless and so I was literally, with those, remember the paper that was like kind of more horizontal like this with the lines across it, and we had to do A's and B's all the way through. And I think it began to appeal to the ADHD in me. I began to like go, I like this, and I would and I'd try to get more and more perfect. It appealed to like, I need this to be perfect now. So suddenly I started paying attention to something, and I really liked that. I thought I could be a calligrapher. It was like, this is what's going to happen. Well,
that's fantastic. And then look at you now.
And look at me now. I'm sort of, I can always fall back on calligraphy if this doesn't work.
Well, it's a huge market these days.
I mean, do you ever see cursive anymore? I think
I was one of the last classes to take cursive.
Were you?
Because we did cursive and typing, and I don't think people learn either of those anymore. I think you grow up learning how to type, and cursive's dead. I was not in the 2nd grade. If your handwriting was good enough, you would earn the ability to use a pen because your words were worth saving, and I never got one. Holly Stewart, I love her to death.
Yeah, but
she never believed in me.
Dang.
No, she didn't.
No, she believed in me, but she wouldn't give you the pen.
She wouldn't give me the pen.
Dang, that's terrible. We had a kid in school, I remember in 1st grade, and he would make all his letters with a ruler.
Wow.
Not easy to make a circle with a
hard
ruler.
ass.
And he would, it was, his writing was impeccable. Maybe he went on to become an architect.
Cheating. That's
I'm
like
sure.
doping. Like, it's like, do it without that.
I know.
Then I'll be impressed.
A ruler. I mean, I was like, wow. That's intense.
Kyle, why don't we ask about the playground slang, and then maybe this whole he doesn't carry a wallet situation.
That is true. So slang is also an important thing. So
do you want me to talk about like Riz, Skibbity? Like
because I know some because of my son, and you have to pay attention. So Riz, I got Skibbity. I remember that. It changes so quickly.
Can you give me like right to the camera, like, what up, fam? It's your. Ooh, I don't know if I can even do this serious. Like, I think it would be funny if him. Okay. So let's do a new intro to the pod.
Okay,
episode.
here we go.
I want you to say like, "What up, fam? It's your boy," but don't include me saying that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What up, fam? It's your boy. You know what happens with that?
What?
You want to start gesticulating in a different way. You're like, "What up, fam? It's your boy." You want to start doing things.
Kyle. Really lead in.
What up, fam? It's your boy Kyle MacLachlan here at the podcast.
Say check it, yai.
Check it, yai.
Yeah, that's good.
Julian's in the
but
house.
Like, I would never say that.
No.
Well, I felt
you just did.
I did, but that's because I know. I'm in the know.
Yeah.
What are the kids saying these days?
Yeah. So you deal with. They're pretty young. Do they have?
So here's
slang?
my experience. I hate when the kids say slang to me.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a soapbox of mine. Back in the day, back when we were kids.
Yes. Wait.
Give me your hand. No. When we were young.
When we were young.
Well, when we were young,
I was never young. So
no,
that's
you've been like this for a long time. Well, there were like micro dialects. There were like slang that was regionalized.
Yes, it didn't travel.
It didn't travel. Like, when I was a kid, I grew up in Brooklyn, moved to Philly, in Philly, I was like, what the hell are they talking about? They'd say things like, that's chalked, and like bull, young bull, right, Sophie? Sorry, I won't stop. Chill bull. And then, but in New York, they say like bricked, which means cold. But now it means have an erection. But it like slang. But anyway, what I was going to say was. We're still learning.
Yeah.
But now it's like, because of TikTok and social media, every kid speaks the same language.
Yeah.
And then when they do, it disappoints me because it means that they've, like when a kid says bruh to me.
Yeah.
Do you know bruh?
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Don't say bruh.
Yeah.
You're letting the man win.
Yeah, you're losing your regionalism. You're losing your who you are, your some of your personality.
I want like folklore, elementary school specific folklore.
Yeah.
Like I don't want everyone to know about like just like but like whatever's trending. Like baby shark, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
It goes quick. I mean, the things like when I was younger, what was groovy? That was good. It's groovy.
Groovy. That's,
that was and even cool. It's cool. I mean, that had happened before, but that was pretty universal.
Was cowabunga when you were a kid?
Cowabunga was definitely for surfing. Yeah, waves, surfs up. But that was because of, you get your slang sometimes from the albums you listen to. Listen to albums. So Beach Boys, Endless Summer, you listen to that. Or comedy albums.
Yeah. I learned a lot from Robin Williams. Comedy albums that I shouldn't have learned.
Oh, gosh. You shouldn't have learned.
Yeah. And Seinfeld. I watched a lot of like, my mom raised me with a lot of like, also Gilligan's Island. And I don't remember a lot of it, but Gilligan said some weird stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite shows.
Really? Fantastic.
Yeah. Grew up with Gilligan's Island.
Kyle and Julian.
And on Gilligan's Island, Skipper and Professor. Yeah.
I like how my favorite fact about that show is, they did the theme song.
Yeah.
And then after season 1, they like tacked on the Professor and Marianne, even though they were there the whole time.
No, I didn't know this trivia. Really? They came in later.
No. They're in the show the whole time. Season 1, it's like...
But they don't mention them in the
billionaire and his wife.
A movie star. And then
it would end.
Okay.
And then season 2, they added the Professor and Marianne.
Who they are. Professor doesn't even get a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
they shot Gilligan. I love Gilligan's Island, and I did this here. I did this very short-lived half hour, and we filmed at CBS Radford, and this is where they shot Gilligan's Island. And they said we would point to like it was like a parking lot and said, "Oh, that's where the island was."
Really?
Yeah,
it's
Gilligan's
gone
Island.
now?
It's gone. Yeah, totally gone. But I was like, wow, that's it.
I had a weird experience on a lot semi-recently, which was I've been filming my show Celebrity Substitute, and it was like week after week just being in elementary schools, and then I went to LA to do something with Abbott Elementary, and I walked into a Philadelphia public school that was on a soundstage, and it was very bizarre to my brain.
Wow.
Because it looks real.
They captured it.
But it's a lie.
Yeah.
But they do such a good job.
They do such a good job. I know. They can make stuff. So speaking of that, celebrity, what am I going to do? Celebrity substitute.
We'd probably make you do some acting something.
Some kind of acting thing. But it's sort of hard because kids are just actors. I mean.
Yeah, they do a good. I mean, the kids in that were crushing.
Yeah.
They're acting circles around those two.
Yeah.
And Andrew hated everything I did.
Did he?
In a comedic capacity.
He did. Yeah,
but the bit was that I was the worst actor there, which was devastating after I earned my BFA. I get the chance to be in a big movie that I was making.
I have a BFA too, by the way.
Really? From where?
University of Washington.
Did you finish?
I did.
Really?
I did. I finished. I was there. I did 3-year training. I actually left a few months early to go. Got a job at Ashland, the Shakespeare Festival. Started working. Yeah, I started working right out of the gate, which was really good. I'm making $500 a month.
Yes. That's pretty...
I mean, out of school, it was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It was 1982.
I started recess therapy, and they were offering me $200 an episode when I started. And that was like... I literally couldn't believe it. And it would take me a week of work to make one. I would be out for hours in the sun.
Gathering material.
You want to talk about my wallet?
Yeah, I do.
What do you want to know?
I want to know because I'm really intrigued with this because I would also look. This is my wallet, so I get as small as I possibly can. I know there's a smaller version, but I'm sure you have. Yours is on your phone.
I'm gonna show you something.
Okay, show me what I can do.
This is my phone. This is my phone background.
Okay, perfect.
It's orangutan.
Great. That's so cute. Great likeness.
Here are my. So with Apple Intelligence, you can So here are my cards.
Okay. Yep. Got them all there.
Yeah. Well, one time I posted the back of my credit card on Instagram, and it was not funny.
Whoops. Yeah.
And then I keep my ID just back here.
Ah, you tuck it.
Back there. And then if I go to a cash-only restaurant, one time I had to look at, you can track your friends.
Yes.
I saw who was around, and I called and I said I need money. And
you could have just gone to the bank, you know.
I didn't. I don't have any cards on me. I have nothing to my name.
Okay, so you couldn't. But you can do. Can you not do the touchless or wireless?
If you
thing?
could,
No.
I didn't know.
Maybe
I'm
Chase.
sure.
Maybe
I actually bet you could.
At Chase, I think you can do it.
Yeah, wallets are for suckers.
And listen, look at me, sucker. I'm a sucker.
Do you have anything silly in your wallet? I used to carry like a Pokémon card.
Oh, really? Which one?
Shinx?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
You don't know that one. That's
I
like
do.
I don't even know that
So
one.
my son started playing Pokemon
Yeah.
when it first started. You know, when Gengar was like the first thing. See.
Well, Gengar was huge.
Huge.
Who's your starter?
My starter? My first Pokemon?
Yeah,
My
like
starter
you know, you
Pokemon?
get the couple to start.
I don't think I have anything fun in here.
You have a crisp 100 in the back.
I do.
That's
Flex.
Notice that straight
That's
away.
nice.
I wish I had my library card. That would be really fun. Did you ever have a library card?
I did as a child.
Yeah. me
I
too.
wish I still had one, but now I honestly feel some onus to like support local bookstores.
Ah,
Like I feel like
Yeah.
that's such a struggling
I agree.
industry that I'm like,
I agree.
but libraries are also important. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's a lose-lose. Yeah.
We are going to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to have a special program
And I might just reveal my surprise.
and a surprise. So stay with us. We're back. Hello, everybody. We're back for Finger Puppet Friend Time. No idea what's going to happen. So you're a big puppet fan.
Yes, I was really obsessed with puppetry as a kid.
Right.
My mom grew up with John Henson, who was Jim's son. They were like high school friends.
Holy smokes. Okay.
So she grew up going to Jim Henson, who, for those not in the know, created The Muppets, Sesame Street,
Yep.
Labyrinth, Dark Crystal,
Yeah.
among other things.
Yeah.
And so my mom was like, grew up with that magic and raised me with that magic. And then when I was 13, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to be a puppeteer.
Right.
And I came pretty darn close.
To go. Was there a specific type of puppet that you did
Like
you
Muppet style.
Oh, okay.
like-
Okay.
And then I was like, the truth is, it was like a very lonely thing to do as a 13-year-old. Like, it was just hours in my basement making all my own friends.
Sort of troubled.
And by making friends, I mean like,
Puppet friends.
yeah, like
Sure.
sewing.
Sure.
So then I went to comedy improv. So from what I understand, and
Yeah.
I feel as though you're just as in the dark as I.
Yes.
I think we're just gonna do kind of some long, short, medium form improv
Maybe
as
a
the
little
puppets.
improv. Yeah. Maybe as the puppets are
Sure.
talking about a subject. I think we're gonna.
Yeah, see
Oh,
what's
they're
in there.
prompts.
Find
Okay.
out.
Look
Yeah.
in the
I'm gonna
bag.
bring
So-
out. I knew that this was happening.
Yeah, you did.
And I brought some puppets that I made as a 13-year-old.
Holy
in.
smokes!
So I
Those are
thought that
very
could be-
sophisticated.
Could be fun.
Kyle,
Yeah.
Kyle, show us yours. Yeah,
Okay.
now ours
Here.
looks small and losery, but
We are small and insignificant, but we have
Ooh, cool
we
cat.
have cool cats.
Chicky baby.
Yep. The
Ooh.
microphone of the entertainer. Another entertainer.
Wow. The
Yeah, we have these three.
cat orchestra.
You try a prompt. They're little pieces of paper. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Sandworms in space.
That sounds kind of cool, but
Is this an Arrakis specific
it
sandworm or just a Beetlejuice sandworm?
I think it could be any kind of sandworm.
You know, the first sandworm I ever met was a fantastic fellow. Gave me a whole new meaning to the word.
Sandworm.
They get a bad rap out there, but really they're
They
just
do.
trying to do their best.
They really are.
Like-
They really are.
It's not. How would you feel if you were a 1,000-foot-long tube?
Ooh, I would feel very free, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I would feel
Wow.
like I'm in my tube and I'm exploring the sand.
Yes,
Wherever
yes.
I go. I don't even know what kind of voice I'm doing, but
No,
it's,
me
it's a
neither.
cool cat.
Yes,
I'm a
yes.
cool cat. I love the idea of a sandworm. The idea of riding a sandworm would be even more
Oh.
special. How do you do that?
You could do hooks. You could do suction
Well,
cups.
I have claws. So I
Claws,
can just
yes.
grab onto
Yes,
the side.
yes.
Do you have
Use my
hands?
horns?
Oh, I see. Yes, you do.
Yes, yes.
How
Hello.
are you? Yeah, I see.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Well, I could grab on and then throw you a rope.
Ah, yes. Let's
Climb up
I would,
and
I
we
would
could-
love that. It
we
would be
could go
a
together.
fantastic.
All right, we could be
fantastic.
riding a
Yes, yes,
sandworm.
Should we next prompt?
Yes.
Fantastic.
On to it. Shall I go? Oh, this is good. You look hungry.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry to interrupt.
Sorry,
but
I'm just enjoying my newspaper this morning.
Oh,
Yeah,
I wondered if you might join me.
sure.
I'm ordering a slice of pie.
What type
Oh.
of pie?
Well, I like cherry pie, but do you have a favorite?
I'd have to say I like a cherry pie panther.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
That sounds really good.
Come over here.
Hey, come over.
So,
Yeah. Tell me.
do you have the coordinates?
Yes, I do. 17
Okay.
dash
Okay.
14
Great.
dash 2.
Great. He'll be dead by morning.
Yes, he will. He will never know. He'll never know what hit him.
No, it'll be a cherry pie panther.
It'll be a pie fest. Yes. We're going to pounce with the pie. Ah, yes. Well, death by cherry.
And scene.
Unseen.
Okay, our prompt is Bodega Princess.
I love a Bodega Princess. Wait, my microphone has slipped just a little bit. I gotta keep moving my mouth when I talk.
Would you like to order anything, sir?
Yeah. This is a special place for me. I have my favorite every time. Do you have anything sparkly?
Yeah. Well, can we get him a chopped cheese? Make it
No chopped cheese. They're too violent.
too violent. Oh,
Yeah,
massaged, caressed cheese.
Yeah, caressed cheese.
Caressed
Much
cheese
better.
and,
Yeah, I
and
like that.
put some sprinkles, sparkles. Make it pretty style.
Yeah, a little confetti sparkles.
Sure,
I love
sure.
those.
And let's get a tiara on that.
Tiara
Yeah.
would be so good. That's so good. And are there any slippers? Can you
Yeah,
have
we
any-
get some slippers on that too. Yeah, we're gonna make it the pretty way.
Yeah, pink. Is it possible to get pink slippers? No pink.
No.
Shoot.
We could do maybe a
No, I'm sorry.
midnight purple.
That'll work. Yeah, that's my second
All
favorite.
right.
All right, very good. I'm ready.
All right, let me get it.
Okay, thanks. I'm going to enjoy this. It's going to be fantastic.
I'm a bodega cat.
No, really?
Yeah.
I thought you were extinct.
They led people to believe that, but there's a whole community of us.
Where
who
do you
live
live?
in the sewers.
In the
Yeah.
Oh, so no one can see you.
Look.
Oh,
I know you're maybe royalty. Some have told me.
Oh, well, yes.
I need,
Actually, I am. My parents.
Do you have any salmon?
Oh, salmon. No, that I do, but it's very expensive.
Yeah. I want to resell it.
Oh, okay.
The resale value is insane on
It's
fish.
fresh. It's very fresh.
Okay.
So I think you'll get a good price.
All right, let me
Looks
send
like
over my guy.
Please, yeah. I don't know about this. This is an old show. It's a complete show.
It is
on
I.
Oh.
Big eye.
Wait, you look very similar.
No, I'm new.
Oh, you. I thought the ears gave it away.
I do fish resale.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Did you go to school for that?
of course.
Wow.
F you.
F
Fish
you.
University. But also stands for fuck you, because don't mess with me.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
mess with you. You
Okay,
look
okay.
really dangerous.
Yeah,
I bet you're a good fish seller.
gimme.
All right, hang on a second. Let me get it. Okay, it's a small piece, but it's good. You're going to love it.
All right, have a good day now.
Nice to work with you.
Pleasure. See you
Bye.
around. Yeah. Goodbye.
Yes, thank you so much, Julian, for being here with me on What Are We Even Doing? What are you doing next then?
I just finished a book that I wrote. That's coming out in summer 26, hopefully.
Congratulations. That's all we have time for today. I mean, there's more time in the day,
But not for me.
but not for us, actually. We've got to go. But I want to thank you all for joining us. I don't know what accent I'm doing, but it's an accent. And
Fantastic.
thank you for joining us to help solve the greatest mystery.
Thank you for having me, Kyle.
It is a great, great pleasure. I don't know if we found out what are we even doing, but
but
we'll
maybe we
keep
got a
trying.
little closer.
We certainly did. It's a real pleasure.
We'll see you around.
Thank you,
A
Julian.
pleasure,
A
sir.
pleasure.
What Are We Even Doing is a production of iHeart Media and the Elvis Duran Podcast Network, hosted by me, Kyle MacLachlan, and created and produced by Full Picture Productions. Yay! Featuring music by Yada and artwork by Danica Robinson. For more information about the podcast, please visit our Instagram and TikTok at WAWED with Kyle. Please rate, review, and subscribe to What Are We Even Doing on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, or anywhere you get your podcasts. Exclamation point.